to the mic. Everybody loves things you do, on the way you talk to me. And everybody is watching you as you feel like home. You're like a dream come true. If by chance you're alone, can I have a moment before I go? 'Cause I've been by myself all night long, hoping you saw I used to love you through memory. You sound like a song. My God, this reminds me of where we were. Take you with this light, this is the last time. Every mind, please let me like we were before we realized we were sad of it all. It means a race. It was just like a movie. It was just like a song, and we were young. I was so scared to face my fears. There's nobody told me. And I swear you moved over the seas, and that's when you said, when you left me, you still felt like a movie. You still sound like a song. I got this reminds me of where we were young. Wrap you in this light, it takes the last time. Every mind, please let me like we were before we realized we were sad to be alone. And little rest, it was just I, we.
So there you go. Nobody sings like Angelina Jordan. Nobody. But Angelina Jordan is the only one. Said it before, I'll say it again. There are a lot of really great singers out there. A lot. Right now, there seems to be an abundance of great singers out there. But none of them sound like Angelina Jordan. None of them touch my heart and my soul like Angelina Jordan. Don't take that wrong. Some do and some have at various times with various songs for various reasons, right? I'm not saying that they don't touch my soul or my heart ever. I'm saying that they don't, more accurately, they don't consistently touch my heart and my soul like Angelina does. Because I really do think I'm a trained fan now. As soon as I know I'm doing an Angelina video, I already start to get the warm fuzzies. Okay, I'm ready. Where's my hanky, which I don't use, by the way, ever. But I let the tears just run down my face, and I enjoy that feeling because they're tears of joy. I'm really not ashamed of that. If I was crying because I got a boo boo, well, that's a different thing. But I get lots of boo boos and I don't cry. Used to them by now. But the her ability to touch my heart and my soul, unique. Never in my life has anybody ever been able to do that consistently. Not to mention, I've been forced to go introspective and take a look at myself from a lot of different perspectives now that I didn't have open to me before. I had closed them off long ago. Hope that makes sense to you guys. Just a quick explanation. What is love? A question that everyone has asked, thought about, pondered, written songs about, written poems about, write books about, make movies about. It goes on and on. Everybody tries to explore what is that. How do we demonstrate it? How do we see it? How do we tell someone that we love them and they know that we mean it, right? Because so often it seems that there's a physical love between a man and woman that maybe will end up in marriage and children and all that. Some could see that as just sex or just as what do you want to call it? An attraction that's an undeniable attraction that has to be fulfilled, I guess. More of lust, not so much love, right? So then what is love? You go define that, right? And there's different, I think there's love that you could call, say, in a general sense. If you see a baby that's crying, you could be annoyed by that in certain situations. You could be upset the way that the parent that is nearby or the caretaker that's nearby handles the situation. You could be upset by that. Or you could feel love for the baby and compassion for the baby. Baby's obviously distressed in some way. Now, some babies can be demanding. They want what they want and they want it right now. Okay, that can happen. But, so what is love? For me, I think I always try to go back to genuineness and authenticity. It isn't what you say. It's never what you say, I think. Well, never is just too strong of a word. It's almost never or very seldom what you say that matters. It's what you do. Because you can say anything. But when the moment comes, what do you do? What's your natural reaction to a situation? What do you say? What do you physically do? What are you thinking at that moment? I went back and had to look at all that stuff because I think of myself generally as a pretty good person. I think most people do anyway, even if they're a bad person. I've made some mistakes. I've had some issues in my life, blah, blah, blah. Most of them are just all my fault, bad choices. I'm not blaming anybody. I'm not trying to dodge responsibility for the things I've done. I did some things I shouldn't have done, but I did a lot of other things too, and I think a lot of good things too. But does the good outweigh the bad? Well, I guess that's the scale of things at the end of your life. Have you done more good than bad, or is the scale heavily weighted one way or the other? I don't know. That's up for you to decide, right? Well, if you believe in God, then God will decide, or God is already known, according to some, since the beginning of everything, and knows all the outcomes till the end of time, including the end. But it all depends on what you believe. when you sit down and try to do a final assessment of yourself, that's pretty deep, man. Pretty deep. Now, I don't want to bring that. That shouldn't be a downer or a bad thing. You know, it's Christmas time. It's the holiday season. This is the best time of year. I love this time of year. It's the best time of year. People are more joyful, generally speaking. People are more kind, generally speaking. Yesterday, I was leaving a store, and it was a kind of a kerfuffle. There was, actually, it was this morning at the bank. I had to get a new debit card because somebody hacked my old one, so now I got to cancel everything. Well, I've been all day doing this, making sure that my auto pays are now moved to the new card, and oh man. So I went to the bank to get the new card. I called yesterday and they said, if you go to the bank, you can get one. I'll have it there in the morning for you. I said, well, let's do that, because the other option was 5 to 7 business days before I would get the new card. And no, that's too much. So anyway, so off to the bank I went. And on the way out from getting my debit card, the young lady at the bank was extremely helpful, very nice. It only took a few minutes to get the card. Everything went smoothly. And I was so happy. I didn't have to wait. I punched my name into the computer screen up front, and she called me before I was done typing it, I think. And everything went well. I'm on my way out. There's a lady coming in. I thought there was like a entrance foyer, and in that foyer is an ATM. And then you walk in. So you walk in from outside. You're in this little area where the ATM is, and then it's you walk into the bank through another set of doors. And these doors are the old-fashioned kind of doors that you have to actually pull the handle and open them up to walk through. They don't open by themselves, which is fine. I don't have a problem with that. So the lady comes in. A guy holds the door for her. She comes in. I thought she was going in the bag. I held the door. Ends up she was going to the ATM. As soon as I figured that out, I let the door close. There was nobody else coming. The guy's still holding the other door. So I scooted out there and said, boy, everybody's really nice today. I like it, you know. And he said something like Merry Christmas or something. So off everybody went on their merry way. The lady was happy. I was happy, and the guy that held the door did his part for the day, his good deed for the day. Why am I saying that? It's that time of year, I think. It makes everybody feel more generous, more kind, more loving, more caring, more compassionate, yada, yada, yada. Now, here I am sitting here at an Angelina video discussing deep philosophical items. Well, I do that from time to time. If those that come to the channel would know that. I just get on a little rant. I guess that brought it to mind. I was thinking about all this stuff because Angelina is the only singer I know, the only singer I've ever experienced, that has made me go back and inspect my entire life. And the reason is because the first song I ever saw was I Put a Spell on You, when she did Screaming Jay Hawkins, the black and white video when she was 9 years old. That's not possible. Is it? I just saw it. Is that a fake video? I don't know. I think a lot of people go through that. They think about that, right? Do I believe in reincarnation? I had to think about that. I've thought about it before, but I haven't spent a lot of time on it. When you're young, it hardly seems relevant. You got a long time before you got to worry about stuff like that. But now that I'm old, my time is coming. Do I believe in reincarnation? Am I going to come back as something else or somebody else? I don't know. Maybe I should think about that a little bit. It's too late to change my life, but maybe it's not too late to change the outcome. Yeah, maybe, right? Same thing. Well, anyway. So I had to go back and look at that, and I had to look at my life, and I had to get critical with myself. I had to really go look at it from take a hard stance, you know. Try to be as neutral as I could possibly be. Look at the things I did and say, thumbs up or thumbs down, basically, like the Roman emperors, right? Which, by the way, they say historically isn't actually very accurate. It's more of a movie thing. Kind of cool, though. So I listened to Angelina. She's singing this. I think this is an Adele song. If I got that wrong, don't shoot me. I mean, I get a lot of things wrong. But Angelina, when she sings an Adele song, I mean, nobody sings an Adele song like Angelina. Angelina owns every one of those songs that I've heard her sing. And Adele's a great songwriter, and she's a world-renowned artist, very famous, very popular. But when Angelina sings it, it ain't the same. It's got more. It's got more stuff in it. She communicates to me more in a deeper way and more of an emotional way. So I'm on this little rant because of that. That's why I went on this whole rant. No other singer or artist consistently touches my heart and my soul like Angelina does. And none of them have needed me to go back and inspect my life to see about the choices I made. None of them. Not one. Angelina's message is of love, kindness. She says it all the time. She said it in Portsmouth when we were there for the concert. She says it in a lot of her videos too, and even the short ones here. And when she says it, I believe her. Anybody can say that. You can take any politician in the world, stand them up on a stage and tell them that's their lines, and they'll read the lines off the teleprompter. No heart, no soul, no nothing, but a fake smile on their face. Like I said, you can say anything. What do you do? What do your actions say about, or inactions? You know, sometimes the action is not required, right? What do you do? What does that say about what you really believe? That's who you are. It's not what you say; it's what you do. I think that's pretty simple and pretty clear. So when I say authenticity and genuineness, that's what I'm talking about. I believe Angelina. I believe she's authentic and genuine. I believe that she not only enjoys singing, loves singing, wants to sing for the whole world as her dream as a child, and she's still working at it. She's 17 years old, still doing whatever she can do. She's also trying to enjoy her life and be a kid and have time for herself and do the other things too that any young person would want to do. And like she's going to this debutante ball in Paris. She's over there now, I guess. And I wish her to have have a beautiful time, Angelina. Experience it. You've done so much in your life already, but one more thing to do, one more thing to experience, and enjoy it. We were all young once. We all did things. We didn't have those kind of opportunities, most of us, but it's she has been so many places, done so much, and yet she still remains humble. That alone is almost falls into a miracle category. Her message is the same. That hasn't changed. That too, consistency, right? And I believe her. I believe her. Well, I'm going to stop. I got 4 more directions I can go with that, but I'm going to stop right there. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope that wasn't too much. I know I talked too long. Everybody said you talk too long. I like to remind those who say I talk too long, you can hit the stop button. You can move on to watch another video, from one of mine or somebody else's. I don't want you to go. I don't want you to leave. I love having you here, but you know what? I do talk a lot, and I understand it, and I probably wouldn't listen to me either. So don't feel bad if you leave. I won't either because I understand. I understand entirely. That's it. It's a beautiful video. Let's see how it goes. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye-bye.